When we set up this research project, we wanted to look in particular at how much time and effort and resources went into managing different types of landscapes.
People are going to be coming to look at this.
Yeah.
With that in mind, we designed the backyards of the three landscapes to be in line with the Florida-friendly landscaping principles. About 75% of the landscape in the backyard is plant material, whether it's flowers, trees, shrubs, perennial plants that are well suited for this environment, basically fitting that right plant, right place sort of principle of the Florida-friendly landscaping program. And then the balance of that 25% in the backyard is turf. And then for all the front yards, we have the flip of that, with 75% of the landscape being Floritam St. Augustine grass and 25% of it being landscape beds. There's been some concern or questions about how much time and effort might be required to maintain a Florida-friendly landscape versus a traditional landscape. And this will give us a replicated way to look at that and help answer those questions, so that people in the industry and homeowners can come in here, see what it will take to manage these, see these landscapes actually growing, and decide if it would be a good fit for them in their yards. We have 3 demonstration plots where we are planting Empire zoysia grass, common centipede grass, and Bahia grass. There's an interest in changing to grasses that are either for aesthetic purposes or input reasons that are different than St. Augustine grass. And those grasses, Empire, centipede, and Bahia grass, often come up on people's radar as an option, but they don't know what they're going to look like in the landscape. And this will give people a chance to come in, see what they look like, and decide if it would be a good fit for them for what they want their yard to look like. We'll be really careful about what we put into it in terms of irrigation. We've got soil moisture sensors and a really nice irrigation system and clock that'll help us with scheduling irrigation events correctly based on the needs of the plants. We'll be watching closely how often the turf is fertilized, how often it's mowed, the height of cut that it's being maintained at, and hopefully show that with just a little bit of careful planning, it's not difficult to maintain a healthy, happy lawn in Florida with minimal input. The whole key to success with turfgrass is keeping the plant happy and healthy. And if we can do that, we minimize weed pressure, we minimize disease pressure, and ultimately minimize how many inputs it takes to keep it looking good.